this is it. So for the last 3 months, I have been eating very, very low carbs and extremely low sugar. The only sugar that I've really been eating is natural sugar in the form of fruit, which has not been much, more like cherries or berries that have a low sugar rating. Anyhow, so today is the day that I finally get to do my A1C. Beforehand, or when I had done my A1C the last time, I was in very dangerous levels. I had, if you guys remember, I fell into a bit of a depression and was eating everything and drinking everything and wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't taking my meds. I just was not doing well. I just wasn't. And so I went in, got back with the doctor. He's like, let's give you an A1C test. It's time to do that. A1C is a collective of your blood sugar readings over a 3-month period. And I was almost at 14, and that's really bad. That's when your organs start to fail, blindness starts to happen, stuff starts to happen. It's not good. So I also have 2 hernias, and I had gone to the doctor for that. And he sends me to a surgeon, and a surgeon says, I'm not going to do surgery on you. Yes, you need to have this surgery. It's not going to heal on its own. They'll only get worse over time. But your A1C level is so high that you would be a very high risk for infection, and possibly it would take a very long time for you to heal. He's like, it just wouldn't be good for you to do that. So I'm going to make sure that you go back, and you need to take care of yourself, and you need to come back with an A1C of 8 or lower. I'm like, God dang it. Like, that is a really difficult thing to do, to go from a 14 to an 8. But I went back to my primary care physician, and I'm like, what can you do to help me? So we sort of like came up with a diet plan. I can't exercise right now because of the hernias, because they don't want extra activity that could possibly hurt me and make the hernias worse. So there's that. So I have been changing up the way I do my meds and how I eat with my meds. And my doctor has been giving me fructosamine tests, which is kind of like a little mini A1C in between, because it takes 120 or 190, I can't remember the right number, of days for your old red blood cells to die off, so that you can so that the new ones can show up. So that's why the A1C is done every 3 months. So he gives me this little fructosamine test, which will show kind of like where I'm at, and then does all these calculations. He like draws a chart and does this stuff, and to try to find out where I'm trending. I've been trending at a 5. The last time I went to the doctor, I was trending at a 5. So I'm here at the, I'm fasting blood this morning, which means I woke up, I didn't have anything, took my blood sugar, I'm looking good. I'm here at the lab to get my A1C test done, and here we go. We'll find out what it's going to be. I probably won't know till Monday, but I'm going to save this video and put it all together for you guys so that you can see what it is, because then I get to call the surgeon if I am an 8 or lower and schedule this surgery so I can get it done and move on with my life. Oh, could you imagine going through the holidays with like no carbs and no sugar? It's not that I don't want to, I will definitely stay on this diet for the most part, but I want to live a little. Come on. I'm like, come on, please. All right, so here I go. Good morning. I realized that I started a little video clip of me getting into the doctor's office, and I just woke up. This is how it happens here. Look at this fluff. I got flyaways. This is my Einstein hair that I refer to. I don't know if it's very smart, but that's my situation in the morning. Anyhow, I had done a video clip about me going and getting my blood done for my A1C, and I realized that I didn't do a video clip on the results of that A1C. So today a bunch of stuff is happening. So it's a week since I took that last video clip of me going and getting my A1C. I found out the very next day that I took my A1C, which again, I talked about is a collection of your blood sugar reads over a 3-month period, and they're averaged out. And I got my results, and I took my A1C from off the chart, literally off the chart, at almost a 14. It was way above where it needed to be, to a 6.8, which falls under pre-diabetic. It does not mean that I'm pre-diabetic, because I still am managing my diabetes with oral meds and also injection shots. So I currently am taking so many meds. It's wow. But I have changed my diet and also when I eat certain foods, have made sure I've guarded my sleep, trying to keep myself from stress, doing all of these things, and I finally got it down to a 6.8. So I still have to manage my diabetes the way I've been managing it, because now I get to have a surgery. Today I get to go to pre-op. I get to go to my pre-op appointment with my surgeon. I'm super excited. My doctor, my primary care physician, who's been working with me, has been incredible. He's been incredible this entire time. He's like, wow, he wants you to be an 8 or below. He's like, that's a big ask. That's a real big ask. He's like, but if you're willing to do the work. And I was. I did all of the homework. I did all the work. I did all the things, and I got it down. And my doctor, my primary care, was so proud of me that he actually gave me a phone call. He called me and he's just like, hey, Yvonne, how are you? I'm like, I'm fine. What's going on? Am I in trouble? He's like, no. He's like, your A1C is a 6.8. He says, I am personally walking this over to your surgeon's office and making sure that you're on the schedule for next week. I was like, what? And then he also thanked me. He's like, thank you for renewing my spirit in regards to why I wanted to do medicine. He says, so many times you get people that just go, oh yeah, I should change my diet. Oh, sure, I should take these meds. And they sort of fall off this wagon, and that he feels that he has to do all this extra work as a doctor to cure their illness when they haven't even addressed it in the way that he needed them to address it to take it seriously. So that was like really like tender. That was a really sweet moment. And I'm super proud of myself. I'm trying not to let my head get away with me. I still have lots more work to do, but I am on the schedule today for a pre-op appointment with my surgeon, going up there. And then I have a couple of other appointments today. And it looks like surgery is tentatively scheduled for next Wednesday. That's just in a few days, y'all. That's in a few days if that happens, and that will give me 2.5 weeks to heal before the witchy meet and greet, which I'm told by my surgeon's office that I better not be doing any lifting or heavy walking or anything during meet and greet. I'm like, I won't. I'll sit. I promise. I'll do the things. So I'm drinking my coffee and sitting here with my animals, watching the sun come up on my catio, my Permaid Pub and Lounge. See, over there, watching the sun come up. It's so pretty out there. So I'm doing that, having my coffee, and then we're leaving to go up island here in about, I don't know, 40 minutes or so to this appointment, and I will find out more, and I will be back with another video clip update on what the heck is happening with my life. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Well, here we go. Oh, dark 30. We're going up the island, up to Coopville, where the general hospital is. I have to check in for surgery at 6:30. It is 5:51 right now. I'm getting nervous.
You'll be okay.
What is it? I don't know. They call called me from the hospital and went over my meds and what is it? It's like pre-surgical, whatever.
Anesthesia.
People.
Pre-op.
Yeah, pre-op peeps. They called and said and confirmed that I'm going to have to be there for a couple of days. I was not happy about this. I would rather not be there for a couple of days. I get it overnight. Okay, I can do overnight. But I don't need to be doing 2 or 3 overnights. I'm okay.
Rest in the hospital.
There's no rest in the hospital for me. None. Well, there's no rest in the hospital for most people.
It's probably smart to get you past your nauseous.
Yeah.
It's like the pain and nausea.
Yeah, I don't do.
Well with the pain meds.
I don't. They make me sick. So here it goes. Here we go. Or here I go. Mr. Bear doesn't get to come in with me at all. I get to walk through those doors and check in. Okay. Bye, babe.
Bye, babe. I'm going to get out and give you a hug and das Boot.
Das Boot. Okay. Here I go. Well, I did it. I am in my room. I'm recovering from surgery. I've come out of it. They've given me quite a bit of stuff for nausea and for pain right now. I don't do pain meds real well. They make me very sick. But I have to have them right now because surgery just happened. Nurses told me that my hernia was quite larger than what they saw on the scans. So that's proof that I've blown them open over the last couple of months and not know it, or that's why I've had trouble walking. That's a thing. So I'm on pain meds every 2 hours at this moment in time. I won't be on social media other than to post this. And now I get to stay here for a couple more days. Not exactly excited about the whole process of being able to be here for a couple of days, but also a little grateful because I do have this problem with anesthesia and pain meds, so I am a delicate raven flower. But that's it. So with that, I'm gonna take some time for myself and heal. And there's certain of you that have been updated, and I thank everybody for the well wishes and the lit candles and things like that. I will absolutely take more of that if you have it to spare. But hernia repair surgery has been completed. Now let the healing begin. Yay! Bear's over there anointing my windows for me with sigils for protection. Bear's helping me by anointing the windows and doors with my oil blend so that I'm not bothered by ghosties in here, because this hospital they like me a lot. I already put some on my forehead and stuff. Are you doing okay? I'm in a lot of pain, but they gave me those pain meds. We're working it out. He's anointing everything so that I have sigils of protection. Hello from the hospital room. This is the 4th time I'm trying to video this. It's 9 o'clock at night. It's been well over 12 hours since I've had surgery, or just about 12 hours because they started me at 8:30 this morning. I've been sleeping most of the day. Let me turn this around. Hey, I've been sleeping most of the day. in and out. They're managing my pain, and they've been giving me really good anti-nausea meds. There's this thing on my back of my ear that helps with nausea, as well as the intravenous medicine. And yeah, so there's that. I wanted to give, I know it's 9 o'clock at night, and you're like, why in the world is she filming? If I'm filming because I have nothing else to do. I'm sitting here in a moment of clarity, and I thought that I would give some witchy tips. So ghosts just come for me when I'm in the hospital. They come for me any other time, but it seems to be pretty prevalent because a lot of people leave their bodies and don't understand what has happened, or have messages for family or whatever, and they can see me, and it's like I'm a beacon, and I hate it. So my husband, I don't know if you can see over there, he has put with my shield oil some sigils and some symbols on the doors and windows so that I could, keep them out of the room. I also have my Ghost Be Gone spray that I make at my shop, which I will have more of this for my big last sale. But this is clear quartz, Palo Santo, sage, and turquoise and black tourmaline in there. It smells really good, but I've sprayed that around. And then I have, I tell you about my oil? Yes. So this is Shield. Shield oil is a blend of obviously oil, herbs, and crystals. My friend Jenny Love had made this a long time ago when she had her shop. She closed her shop and went on to other things and just doing it well, burning it down. Love you, Jenny. But this is the stuff that works, man. And I have run out of it so many times, well, at least twice. And so I have remade it. I have taken the things out of it and cleansed them, and made sure that it was good oil, because oil goes rancid after 6 months. So you gotta make sure that you're changing your oil out. But this has all kinds of wonderful goodies in here, and I put that on my forehead, my temples, and the back of my neck. That's a good way of going about it. And then I have this little lavender wipe. This was something that Snow had given me a while back, and this is not the same brand, but I got used to these. I like them a lot. You can do all kinds of stuff and cleanse your face and all that stuff. And then I have some aromatherapy as well in a little scent smeller that I have here. So there's some tips and tricks for you.